Hi my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am sharing with you my favorite mascaras. In the video previous to this, I probably will put up first is my favorite top 10 favorites nude lipsticks. 5 were high-end and 5 were drugstore. I just wanted to share this with you because like I said before, I don't make any money off of makeup. I don't do it professionally. I just don't make money. This is strictly a hobby, and I felt like it'd be nice to see somebody maybe like an amateur. I know there's many videos like this, but I'm just like really just like your average mom who just loves makeup. I've been wearing it since I was in about 8th grade, and I just really love it. And I don't wear false lashes daily. I do love them. My favorite ones are Kiss 11s and Kiss Ritzy, I believe the name is, but I just don't have time on the daily to wear lashes anymore. I used to do it all the time. As my kids are getting a little bit older and I have a lot more going on, I have 2 dogs, I just have a much more of a busy schedule, plus working. I just don't have time every day to pop on lashes. I wish I did, and if you do, more lucky for you, but I don't. So I feel like I found 10 that are really good. 2 are high-end, 1's more mid-range, and the rest are drugstore. I am so for drugstore mascara. I feel like it is the best mascara. I feel like sometimes it's a waste to even look at higher-end mascara because drugstore is amazing. Now, rarely kind of vary from L'Oreal or Maybelline mascaras. I know I'm kind of like a snob about it, but I love them. I definitely want to branch out. I know CoverGirl does great mascaras, so does every other brand, probably Milani, Rimmel. They probably all have great brands, even Physicians Formula, but I've always kind of just been set in my ways with Maybelline and L'Oreal, and I found a few that are just so good. I just wanted to share, and they make my lashes look amazing. So I'm going to show you what my lashes typically look like. Let me get a little closer. Now this is 2 different mascaras. In all the years that I've worn mascara, I've only been able to find one that I didn't have to mix. Usually I wear 2 to 3 mascaras. I know that it's excessive, but it's like a 5-minute thing, and I just do it every day. Could I do lashes in 5 minutes? Absolutely. But the problem is you run the risk of kind of messing it up or getting the glue everywhere. I know if you kind of mess up your mascara, you can let it dry and flake it off. Whatever, it doesn't matter, whichever you prefer, but I thought I would definitely just recommend some amazing mascaras, and if you're interested in seeing, just keep watching. So I'm just going to get the high-end ones out of the way right now, and the very first one I have is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It is a great mascara, especially if you like more of like a fanned out natural full lash. This is a great mascara. This is very expensive. I think it's $38. I'm not sure. It might even be more. It's got that hourglass wand. I know they say there is a L'Oreal one that's very similar. I've tried it in the past. I haven't picked it up since it came out, and I do think it's very similar. It even looks very similar. This is a great mascara if you want more of a high-end, or you want to try, like if you're new to high-end mascara, maybe give this one a try. This one is amazing. It is pricey. There are dupes for it, but it is a great mascara. I don't find it flakes, and I've never had any trouble with it. So I definitely recommend the Too Faced mascara. It is just so beautiful, and it gives you that like fanned out effect. So highly recommend. The next one I'm going to recommend, I got in a BoxyCharm, and first of all, the packaging, come on, it's absolutely so girly and beautiful. It's the Tarte Big Ego. This is a great mascara. It's got that, again, that hourglass wand, very similar, but they do very different things. This is great. This does very good with volume and length. I think this is an amazing mascara. Sure. I think this is a great mascara. This is an amazing mascara. I know very little about higher end because, like I said, I'm very big into drugstore mascaras. That's where I'm more knowledgeable, but I just wanted to share the 2 that I have that are more expensive high-end ones. Now, one that I found to be about mid-range, it's from Ulta. It's the Ulta brand. It's called Ulta Beauty New Heights Lifting Mascara. This one's, I believe, $10. The wand is something I've never really seen before. This mascara is great for bottom lashes. It's very short, very tiny. if you have any trouble, if you're like clumsy or you have an unsteady hand and you still want to wear bottom lash mascara, this is amazing. Or if you need something to just give a little lift on the, you know, the end, like for that kind of like flared out cat eye, this is amazing. The packaging is very similar. It must be something with this pink chrome that people love, because I noticed many mascaras are this color. But again, this is a great $10 mascara from Ulta. It is, again, the Ulta Beauty New Heights Lifting Mascara. This is amazing for your lower lashes. I know there are lower lash mascaras that are like kind of meant only for the bottom lash, but you could definitely use this for both. Again, if you have an unsteady hand and you just need something for everyday wear, this is an amazing mascara, and the price point is great. I never even knew really that Ulta had mascaras, and when I got that as a gift, I bought my husband's cologne and they gave me that as like a gift with purchase. I was really impressed by it. Now on to drugstore mascaras, where I know a lot more about, and I found some really gems. Probably most of them you've seen, but these are my absolute favorites. So we're gonna start with the one that I'm definitely gonna recommend, this one, because it's so good, but there's like two tiny flaws with the mascara, I'm gonna say. So we're gonna start with the Maybelline Rocket Volume. This is not the waterproof version. I don't ever buy waterproof. I know some people have to, especially if you have allergies or you have any particular reason you need waterproof. I understand, but I know this one is very hard to get off. My only gripe about this mascara is, even though it isn't waterproof, it is hard to get off, but I can still overlook that. My only gripe with it is that it is so sharp. The wand is amazing. It is so good for volume. This is absolutely a voluminous mascara. Amazing for volume. However, if you have an unsteady hand, I would pass, because it is very sharp. So sharp that it will kind of ruin your makeup if it stabs you. You have to be very careful, but this is great for bottom lashes. It is very stiff and hard, and it does give you such great volume, but again, very careful with the wand because it will hurt if it stabs you. But this is an amazing mascara. It is not enough of a deterrent not to recommend it, because it is such an oldie but a goodie. There's a reason it's still around, because it is so good. Could you stop digging back there, please? Just take a little nap for mom, okay? Highly recommend that one. Now the next one that I'm going to recommend, I just recently got right after summer. I'm pretty sure this came out, and it's the Maybelline Bambi Eye. It's very similar in wands, okay? That's kind of what made me want to pick it up and just try it. As you can see, they're very similar, almost identical, except I'm going to say the Bambi one, the spikes are a little bit longer. However, as you can see, it's a little more flexible. This one does not move. What I liked about this one was it gives a very similar effect, very Bambi eye, doe eye. That's what I love. That very wide eye, lots and lots of mascara. I will put on so much mascara till the point where I look spider lashes. It's just my personal preference, but these you can definitely do very little to as much as you would like, or mix it like I do. This gives you a very similar effect, but without that painful brush. This one is very nice. This is a great mascara. Does not really poke or hurt, and I've had no issues. Now I have very watery eyes. I've found some mascaras, none of these, but I've used certain mascaras that have made my eyes water or been itchy, uncomfortable. I've never had any issues with any Maybelline or L'Oreal mascaras. It gives you that Bambi-eyed effect like it says. That's definitely what it does. It gives you that doe eye. This is a great mascara. Definitely recommend it. What I'm going to recommend is the Falsies, the new one from Maybelline. It's the Falsies Lash Lift. Now, I used to use the original one years ago. My God, what was it, 10 years ago it came out? The one in the purple that had like the curved one. That was always great. I haven't picked that up in years. I really should. I just want to see maybe if it still stands up. I haven't tried it in so long, probably in 7 or 8 years. But this one is great. Again, it's that hourglass brush. I don't know. This is great. This is a great mascara. I know some people absolutely love it, and this is one that you can use on its own. It gives you can build it up. It's amazing. I never find it to be clumpy. I remember when these first came out, these falsies, and they advertised to make you look like you had false lashes. Great mascara, definitely recommend it if you're looking for something new or if you haven't picked this up and tried it. It's been out now, I'm gonna say probably 2 years. Great mascara, but I think I might pick up the original and just see, maybe compare the two, because I haven't worn that original one in so many years. And I remember when it first came out, my gosh, that was a long time ago. So the next ones that I have are goodies, oldies but goodies, and it's the Volumize Carbon Black from L'Oreal. I pulled this out the other day. I hadn't used it in maybe a month or two, and I just forget how good it is. Now I'm going to show you the one. It looks so basic, and like you're probably thinking like, unless you've used it before, like what is the big hype around it? It's just so good. I don't know how to explain it. It does exactly what it says. It gives you that beautiful volume, that fanned out lash. You can use a couple coats and it will be good for like everyday wear, or you definitely could build this up and it will make your lashes amazing. As a matter of fact, these are the two that I'm wearing today. Another L'Oreal, which I'll share in one second. I like to mix my lashes, like I said, but this is an amazing mascara, and these are all under like 11 bucks. Now, I know L'Oreal has all different ones of these. They have primers for you if you need to. They have a white one. They have the butterfly one. L'Oreal has amazing mascaras. Now, the one that I mixed with the Carbon Black is the Telescopic Carbon Black. This one is so good. This one I recommend for so many people, especially elderly people, strictly because of this amazing, unique wand. What I love about this is that you can do your bottom lashes without having any issue. Go in, get that bottom lash really good. But what I love is that you can get that inner corner. Sometimes I have a hard time with my inner corner. It gets all over the place, and sometimes I'll like miss one or two. Not with this one. This one is so good, and this does exactly what it says. I don't know if it's for volume. That's why I like to mix it with, whoops, I definitely wouldn't say this gives you any volume. This is strictly length. But if you combined this volume one with this length one, ooh baby, your lashes are gonna look so good. I promise you. This is definitely for length. This will make your lashes touch your eyebrows. This is amazing. I know everyone's heard of it. Just look at that brush. It's amazing. Highly recommend this one. The last two mascaras I'm going to talk about are my literal favorites. One I've been using for years since it came out, is one of the best mascaras, and then this new one that I recently got that it's kind of hard to get your hands on. I've been using it for about a month and a half. Is truly the best mascara I've ever used. I never have to use it with anything. It literally does everything on its own. But let's talk about this one. I've used this one, the Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect, for years. This mascara is so good. When it's brand new, it's my favorite because I feel like that's when it's the best, and it does exactly what it says. It gives you that full fan where it's shorter on the inside, and it just gives you all that volume on the end to give you that beautiful cat eye. It's absolutely perfect. It's one of those ones that kind of divot in the middle, and it's a little thicker here on the end, and then you can flip it over and get all that extra volume. You can start out on this side, really build it up, flip it over, and give you that extra volume. This is one of the best mascaras. It's like $7 at Walmart. It's so good, and it does exactly what it says. It's like a fanned out effect. It just goes like this, and it's even great for your bottom lashes. I think this is one of the best mascaras. It does volume, length, everything. I love it. One of the best. Can't recommend this anymore. What can I say? It's one of the best mascaras. I've tried the black one. That is good, but nothing compares to this. Look at that. It's just such a good mascara. It kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Butterfly, but I like this one a lot more. And again, it's that chromey pink. It must be aesthetically pleasing. It must like draw your eye in, this color. There must be a reason they're all this color. The very last mascara, like I was saying, it's the best. I know it's kind of like been overhyped on the internet, but it is so good. Again, it's that chromey pink one. It's the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. This is so good. I was at Walmart and I was looking at the Air mascara. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it up on screen. And I saw this, and I don't know what made me just kind of put the other one back and grab this one. I hadn't even heard of it yet. and I literally went home, used it, went back the next day, and they were all gone. But I was able to find one more at my local Walgreens. So I do have a backup, and it is, I don't use anything with it. I literally only have to use this. Now, I thought it was going to be very similar to the telescopic, but it is a little bit thicker, and it's got like a little bit of a curve. I wish I'd used this one today to show you how good it is on its own. I know there are some people that don't love it, but most people I've watched videos absolutely love it. I don't have much to say because it is literally the greatest mascara. If you can get your hands on it, which you should be able to now because the hype's kind of died down, it is one of the best mascaras. It truly makes you look like you have false lashes on. Your lashes will hit your eyebrows. This is so good. Even if you have kind of dull lashes or your lashes aren't as good, try it. It's amazing. It's so good for the bottom lashes. It's so good for that inner corner. My poor daughter's lashes, like I know poor her, she has those straight, but her lashes are so long and thick. I can only use a little bit of this on her. Otherwise, her lashes are going to be all the way up here. She was blessed with these long lashes, but they're straight. They don't curl great, but with this, they will make those babies up here. This mascara is the best. I've never tried these two together because I've never really needed to mix this with anything, but oh baby, if you mix these together, I bet you you would have amazing lashes. So those are my 10 favorite mascaras. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below, especially from different brands. Like I would love to try one from Physicians Formula or from CoverGirl, Wet n Wild. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below. I would love to pick them up and try them. If any of these mascaras are your favorite, also let me know down below. I really hope you subscribe so you don't miss out. I know my channel's a little bit different. It's kind of like a mismatch of like outfits of the days and hauls, a little bit of food videos. There's no like really niche, I guess the video or the word's called, where people kind of like strictly stick to one thing. It's just sort of what pops in my head. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but if you do, I really would love you to subscribe. So if you enjoyed this, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.